we are at this wonderful new P&J Live arena in Aberdeen, which is going to be the venue for Battle of the Brits in December. Why did you want to get involved with Battle of the Brits?
So we've worked with you, as you know, Judy, for many years now, supporting grassroots tennis all across Scotland. And so we've seen the tremendous impact that can have in bringing people into the sport who've never been involved in before. And of course, we've all seen the benefit which you can provide to the coaches and provide that support as well. So we want to be involved again, and of course the opportunity to work with you, we jumped at it.
I think it's wonderful because to me, every major event that features some of the world's top players should be treated as a potential to showcase the sport to the wider community, which is something that's close to my heart, that you share your sport with as many people in and around the local area as you can. And it's wonderful for us to have a partner like Brodie's, who's certainly worked with me for a number of years, but also you're celebrating 10 years in Aberdeen, aren't you?
10 years in Aberdeen, yes indeed. And 10 years ago to this year, we had one lawyer in Aberdeen, and now we have welcomed our 100th colleague to the city. And so we've been tremendously lucky in the way that people have welcomed us into the city, both the community, our clients, but also the colleagues who've been on the journey with us, because this is a great way to celebrate the 10th anniversary in the city.
Sporting events like this coming to Aberdeen rather than being in the Central Belt, what would you hope they would bring to the city?
Well, I think it's about legacy, isn't it? Because you're helping encouraging more people into the sport, but training the coaches around the area, and so you can actually create an infrastructure around support that just lasts much longer than the event in itself.
For me, that's a really important thing, because I think in all of my life, all the major tennis events have always been way south of the border. So for us in Scotland, it's a huge distances to travel and expensive to get to them and to watch them, and to actually bring something to Scotland for me is a very special thing to be able to do. So I'm hugely proud of Jamie for putting all this effort in to bring it up here, because as you say, it is an opportunity for us to share our sport with people in maybe an area of the country that wouldn't normally get the chance to celebrate a sport like tennis.
No, and with a fabulous venue like this as well, but also a city in transition. So it's a great chance for the city itself to showcase itself, not just to the local audience, but on a far wider platform.
And I think all of the activities that we're trying to do with the community engagement program, we are doing things with so many different user groups. So it's not just about taking tennis to new audiences, it's trying to work with the local clubs, the universities, the schools, some of the charities, some of the foundations, so we can really spread the net as far and wide as we possibly can.
No, completely. And again, creating that legacy and bringing groups into the sport who wouldn't otherwise be involved in it. And we of course can bring our clients and the businesses that we partner with as well, and bring a whole wider community into the tennis world.
Because that's incredibly important too, isn't it? To be able to bring potential sponsors or brands or companies who are interested in supporting sport in the local community.
Well, like all responsible businesses, we invest in the community, both our time but also our money, in the communities in which our people live and work. And clients and other organisations around the north east of Scotland will want to do just the same thing.